It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know, making his debut in the Serbian top flight when he was only 15 years of age, and scoring 20-plus league goals in Italy by the age of 21. Now, that's quite something. And what I like is his industry. He's extremely hard-working off the ball, and he definitely has that fire in his belly, something you come to expect of players that have spent a lot of their time on their own in a front position.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Mitrovic opts to play it back. Now it's Vlahovic. He can get that clear. That's good running with the ball. Tries a shot!
Oh, that was close.
Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Proves too strong. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cucurella. Lenormand. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Lovely feet. Now here's the delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Williams. Showing good feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Oh, sweet feet.
Pedri. Pedri! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Fabian Ruiz with the short one. Can he deliver? Great chance!
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kostic is onto it in a flash. Vlahovic looking to run onto it. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Succumbs to the pressure. Goodell. Has a look and place it forward. Nico Williams. And here's Yamal. Ferran Torres. And that was very necessary. And it's Cucurella. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Aim forwards. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's shifting through the gears here. Cucurella. Mitrovic. Played out wide. Kostic. Cross from Kostic. Out towards the flank. Now it's Lukic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. Nico Williams. Lovely, now Ferran Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looks to the other side. And it's Kostic. Kostic goes on a run down the left wing. Lukic. Serbia opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that could work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Nico Williams. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mitrovic. Pedro Porro concedes a free kick for that. Pavlovic. And here's Mitrovic. And he goes cross-field. Kostic. Goodell chips it through. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Goodell. And That's aimed into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Lukic. Ferran Torres. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Knocks it out wide. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cattell. Kostic. That's been drilled forward. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Pedri. Ferran Torres calmly anticipates. Cattell. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Ruiz. Pedri laid out to the left flank. Williams! Mitrovic. Goodell spread out to the left. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. In with the challenge. Lukic, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pavlovic. Pavlovic, gently done. Out to the left it goes. Kostic. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nico Williams. Cuts out the pass. Pavlovic. Goodell. Pavlovic. Pavlovic. Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Kubasi. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Ruiz. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Very nicely done. Now it's Lukic. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played back in. Serbia have a free kick. Having a go. Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, that is a bit special. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Oh, good spread. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mitrovic. Vlahovic. Pavlovic. Cattell. Kostic. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Cucurella, gently done. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yamal. And the shot!
Well, that is rather wayward. I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cattell. Vlahovic. Over to the left. Mitrovic. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And a goal kick. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Almost half an hour in now. Williams. So much time and space. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Goodell played out towards the right wing. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Pavlovic making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's played forward. Ferran Torres, that's a delicate pass. Now it's Pedri. Yamal. Oh, great. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lukic, aim forwards. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kostic. Mitrovic looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Goodell. Play towards the front line. Lukic. Vlahovic. Mitrovic, played out to the left flank. Kostic. Cross goes in there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yamal. And it's Porro. Oh, well measured. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Yamal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pavlovic. Kostic, forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Nice control. Oh, he's played it in low. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kubasi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Pedri. Back into the middle. Kostic. Pavlovic. Lukic. Pavlovic shifted upfield, have it back, and can go again. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! They are right back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mitrovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ferran Torres. Played back in. Spread out to the left. So who's he picking out? Oh, great! Ferran Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
Pavlovic. Gudel aim forwards. Vlahovic. Out to the left it goes. Kostic stood his ground strongly. And it's Gudel. Lukic. And he shoots! Spread out to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Goes down, but nothing given. Yamal. Over to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Looks across and plays it in. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lukic. Pavlovic. Mitrovic is onto it in a flash. Zubimendi, gently done. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well read, nice interception. Cucurella. Now, what's he got in mind? Lovely bit of skill. Williams' cross. And that's been repelled. Pedro Porro. Played towards the other side. Lukic. Moved on forwards. Kostic. Yamal. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear. Mitrovic. Played out to the right. He has found the way through. Pau Kubasi with the slide tackle there. It's Ruiz. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Got that completely wrong.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
It's a lovely, neat pass. That's a throw. Pedro Porro. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Kubasi. Nico Williams. And he's on a charge. Nico Williams. Out for a throw. Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries a cross. And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. And here's Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Serbia can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Kostic. Kostic forwards and with intent. Pau Kubasi with the clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pavlovic. Cattell. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. That has been knocked clear. Williams. There are a few waiting for it. Tries to get it clear. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Referee has just said play on. And here's Ferran Torres. Williams. And it's Cucurella. That's good play. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. Defending of the desperate variety. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Pavlovic. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Cucurella shifted upfield. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. Gets it away. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Kostic. Kostic tries looking up for options on the left. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gradel. Kostic. He is through here. Zubimendi with the clearance. Milinkovic-Savic. Milinkovic-Savic played out to the left flank. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. Incoming delivery. Lenormand getting this one. Goes for a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Zubimendi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pavlovic. Pavlovic, forwards and with intent. Yamal, now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. Pedro Porro. Ferran Torres under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Pedri has created one goal already. And it's Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And the keeper has it. Pavlovic. Aim forwards. Mitrovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. That has been knocked clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Williams. Defending of the desperate variety. Milinkovic-Savic. Now it's Mitrovic. Out to the right. Fabian Ruiz. Milinkovic-Savic. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Kostic. Gradel. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedro Porro, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Ferran Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Cucurella. A chance to play it in. And it's played in here. Danger averted for now. Pedri. And they've got a throw. And it's Porro. Now what about this cross? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Pavlovic. Kostic. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's very neat. Played out to the right. That's tidy. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pavlovic. Moved on forwards. Well read. Nice interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. The Normal. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Fabian Ruiz, over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Caught offside that time. Pavlovic. Milinkovic-Savic. And here's Mitrovic. Mitrovic played out towards the right wing. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Chance for a shot! And he thumps it clear. And it's Cucurella. The cross. And he's straight offside. Mitrovic. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Oh, can he get onto this? Nico Williams. Muscular approach does pay off here. Kostic. Kostic forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Nico Williams going full steam ahead down the left flank. That has been knocked clear. Vlahovic. And it's Mitrovic. And here's Vlahovic. Vlahovic! Goal! Serbia! And the comeback is complete. Serbia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mitrovic. Proves too strong. Fabian Ruiz. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mitrovic. Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Kubasi. And here's Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Williams. And he's there to get it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Over to the left. Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Could be to... And a chance! Ferran Torres gets flagged offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Looks to the other side. Now it's Kostic. And here's Vlahovic. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Ferran Torres. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kubasi. Lenormand. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he goes cross-field. Milinkovic-Savic. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Time to deliver. Oh, that's nice. Crosses it in. Lenormand clears it away. He is just caressing the ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Cleared without complication.
Serbia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking for a decent ball in. Delivered across.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yamal shifted upfield, and it's Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Fabian Ruiz.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Vlahovic. Kostic.
Serbia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Ferran Torres. Out towards the flank. Kostic gets good distance on it. Lenormand. Spain are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. And it's Kostic. Kostic. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Succumbs to the pressure.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Zubimendi. Zubimendi forwards and with intent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Milinkovic-Savic. Vlahovic! It's off target and by quite a way. Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand. Pedro Porro.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this. Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Milinkovic-Savic. Pavlovic. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Kostic. Spread out to the left. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Milinkovic-Savic has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Kubasi. Spain have to get it into the box and quickly. Vlahovic. Kostic. Played towards the other side. It's a good run down the right. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Lenormand getting this one clear.
Serbia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That has been cut short. Kostic.
Serbia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Pedri. Williams picks it up out wide. Here's the chance to cross. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Vlahovic. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And that will be the final act. Spain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you